Hello, everyone, and welcome to Rocket's Random Reel. And today I have an absolute amazing guest that's going to be with us. Uh, he is probably the absolute greatest manager today in wrestling on any level. And trying to get him in here. Had anyone ask for a manager to participate or come to an event, make sure that Ramp's coming. Is Ramp coming well? Uh, and there he is now. Hey, Ramp, can you hear me?
Yeah, what's going on with your Rocket, baby?
Oh, not too much. We were just sitting here discussing the fact that you're the only manager, to my knowledge, that has ever been requested to come to a show. I have people uh, asking Mid South Wrestling make sure that the Ramp is going to be there. For whatever reason, they like you there. I don't know that they care for your ways so much, but I think they enjoy what you bring to the table as far as the production goes. And so we're excited that you're going to be coming back to Oakdale.
Oh yeah, I'm most deaf. You know what I'm saying? I mean, have like a love hate relationship. Like you know what I'm saying? They love to hate me, and I love the fact that they do hate me. You know what I'm saying? So I honk my horn at them and let them know that they all need to shut their face out there because eventually I'm going. You lucky I don't have my tie on, but right now I'm a run. I'm going to eventually run for mayor of Oakdale. I'm moving out there.
Wait
I'm
a
moving
minute.
out there. I'm moving out there.
My dad's the mayor. You can't run for mayor.
Look, I'm running for mayor. I mean, they said I couldn't run for president, so I said I'm gonna scale it down a little bit, and I'm gonna run for mayor. Like you know what I'm saying? That's just what it is. I'm ramp for mayor of Oakdale. Hashtag it, share it. Everybody who's watching this, if you watch this, if it's live or if it's Memorex, whatever it is, ramp for mayor of Oakdale. I'm gonna start my first campaign speech on the 25th for honor and pride. My first campaign speech is gonna be right there at the good old Oakdale. We're gonna be in the building.
Awesome. Hey, look, tell us a little bit about yourself. I know you've been all over the world. You've made music. You've been in movies. Legitimately, you've done a lot. Why don't you just tell us a little bit about who Ramp is and where Ramp come from?
Well, I don't like to toot my own horn, but that sounds real. I don't like to toot my own horn, but I've done a couple things. You know what I'm saying? Like I've done a couple things. I got a couple hit records. I got a couple of movies I've been in and stuff. But we're not here to talk about none of that. We're here to talk about professional wrestling. Professional wrestling, and with that, I'm the manager of the champion of champions and the manager of champions. I mean, right now we had a total of 62 titles around the whole world right now, as far as Big Ramp Enterprises affiliation and people who down with the team that does what it does. Rocket, I think you know a little something about that, but then sometimes you don't know nothing about that. But you've been tripping lately, so I don't know what's been going on with you, bro. I like that's why when you said, hey, you're doing a ramp them real for the Rocket, I said, you know what? I will take time out of my busy schedule to come and make sure that this happens because I needed to have a talk with you to see what is going on with you, bro. What's going on? I mean,
Well, first,
you're playing with toys and stuff. What's going on, bro? You got toys. You and Mustang are playing with toys. What is going on, man? I told you when you joined the enterprise, when you did join the enterprise, I told you that I would have better things for you. I have video game systems and stuff like this. Like I have video games and systems, stuff like that for you that you own. Did you tell the people that you're available for download?
I have not.
Why aren't you doing that? Well, see, this
You're
is
my
this is why me and you have the issues that we have, Rocket. This is why, right there, right there.
well. Look, before you go down that road, let's talk about the card. May 25th in Oakdale. I'm going to give you the card, and I want you to pick a winner. and maybe tell us why. Okay, first up, now look, don't be prejudiced. Now, if you're managing any of these guys, you
That's
can.
such a harsh word, Rocket. But I'm not. I'm not gonna be. I'm not.
All right, okay. So the United States Championship is going to be on the line. Now, Rhett is the champion, but Rhett the Threat is injured. And so if
Right.
he doesn't defend the title or have someone defend the title, he'll be stripped. The book in Las Vegas, if you will, is saying that the bet is on Michael White to defend the title for Rhett against Wild Thing. Your thoughts?
Oh, okay. So basically they're using the Cajun Outlaw rules. Then they're using the Cajun Outlaw
Yes,
rules.
sir.
So if Michael White, right, is going against that sausage head Wild Thing, I figure that the rest of the Cajun Outlaws probably not going to be too far behind. So that puts Wild Thing at a disadvantage against that elf on the shelf, Lil Tony, and all the rest of the Cajun Outlaws. So I guess I would begrudgingly have to go with the Cajun Outlaws to retain, because the numbers game would be entirely too much for Wild Thing, unless he comes with his Wild Thing baseball bat. I haven't seen it in a while. If he comes with the baseball bat, it could be an equalizer, but hey, you never know. He should let me manage him, and then maybe he will win. But since he wants to be a knucklehead and don't want to join the gang and win championships and stuff like the Enterprise does, he gonna lose to the Outlaws. What you think, Rocket?
You have a very valid point. Yeah, you make two very, very good points. It's going to be a good match. Should be an athletic match. I might have to peek behind the curtain and watch that one. Then you got the tag team championship on the line.
Oh, really?
When Roll Tide will meet John Hartman and Teddy Noel. It's
Really?
a tournament final. Yes, because your boys were stripped because they didn't defend the titles last month. That's your fault.
Why didn't we defend the? See, this is why I have to run for mayor of Oakdale. See, because the reason why we didn't have defend the titles last month, because the mayor's team did not let us run a show last month. So how can we run a show if the mayor ain't let us run a show? So how we could defend the title? You know what? I need to bring this to the board of directors, because this is a conspiracy, a conspiracy. Rocket.
No, that with all due respect, Mid-South Championship Wrestling was in Mobile, Alabama, and they did have a show there. Your guys were nowhere to be found.
No, because you know why? Because you know for a fact that me and my guys, you know, the whole Enterprise Dark Alliance whole thing with my main man, 100 Grand David Silver, you know that all of us was in Rio de Janeiro at the Gil Gracie Appreciation Party, and you knew that for a fact before you even booked that show. And that is not right with you, Rocket, or none of you people over there at Mid-South Championship Wrestling. You know what? I need to be GM there too, because you know I've been GM a whole bunch of places. I might need to just come and take that over too. Because this is not right, Rocket. This is a travesty of justice.
Give me a winner. Roll Tide and John Hartman and Teddy Noel.
The Southern Gentleman, Teddy Noel, 747 John Hartman versus Team Roll Tide. So let me, I'm always going to ask questions before I make my pick. Is Miss Brittany going to be accompanying Roll Tide in the building?
Okay, I'm just here trying to build interest in the Oakdale market. I didn't book none of this. I don't know, but I'll say this. I've never seen Roll Tide without her.
Okay, so she is a difference maker in that team. Like much to the same way that I create things for my teams. Like, so okay, so with that being said, like I'm leaning towards Roll Tide because they go everywhere and they win titles where they go. So if my boys can't be in it, I would kind of want the Bama Club to do their thing, because it's all one club. If you didn't know what I mean, Jack.
Well, I'll say this. John Hartman and Teddy Noel have only teamed together in this tournament. Now, they've made the tournament final but you have to give the experience to Roll Tide.
Right, right. And then let me put this out there. I have scouted John Hartman and Teddy Null extensively, so I know their strengths and their weaknesses, and I know things about both of those fellas that maybe, just maybe, if they win the belts, I might send them a little gift and some cards and some paperwork. It all depends on if they can make the miracle of miracles happen and defeat Team Roll Tide at Honor and Pride. I just wanted to put my 2 cents in with that one though. Just really.
Let me say hello to Miss Brown, T. Les over there, and of course David Charlie, the greatest policeman in the history of Mamu. Thanks for watching.
He is the greatest. He is the greatest.
And look, John Skaggs, you remember him?
John,
Jake the Snakes boy.
Oh, what dude? Yeah, what? I know him. Yeah. The what? He typed that on all my stuff. It's damn right annoying. Somebody dropped him on his head as a baby. I don't know what is wrong with him.
We have to continue. We're pressed for time. Okay, now this is going to be.
I'm the soon to be mayor of Oakdale. Soon to be.
Okay. Look, this match I'm looking forward to. Okay, I want to watch this match. Mexican Giant, Robert Gotze,
right?
Cody Hawkins.
Okay.
In a triple threat hardcore match.
Oh my God.
Somebody's gonna get killed. Right. Somebody's gonna die. I know.
Right. So that's an easy pick for that one. For that one, Rocket, I'm going with the Scottish superstar Robert Gotze because I just paid Robert Gotze to do some stuff for me, right? And it wasn't cut my grass. It wasn't no plumbing work or nothing like that. I paid him to do a job and he did it well. So with that being said, Robert Gotze is now on the Enterprise payroll a little bit. So you know what I'm saying. So I'm going with Robert Gotze. He a good dude.
Okay. I don't say he has it in the bank, Ramp, because Mexican Giant.
Even though the Mexican Giant is 9 feet tall and 800 pounds, but I think Robert Gotze could pull it off against the 12-foot tall, 1,000-pound Mexican Giant. Even if the 26 feet tall Mexican Giant does something, I think Robert Gotze got to do.
What about the dark horse, Cody Hawkins?
See, it all depends on if Cody Hawkins wear that old light up faceplate. If he wear a light up faceplate looking like Trine, then maybe he can pull it off because they made him bigger, stronger, and faster, and he's the Bionic Man. But if he's not the Bionic Man that night, and he's going against the 32 feet tall Mexican Giant and the Scottish superstar Robert Gotze, I'm sorry that the odds will not be in his favor.
Hey, he reminded me of Glacier.
He does. He has a Glacier thing. You're right, Rocket. He has a Glacier thing going on, Rocket. You are so right. You're so right, dude.
Okay. Moving right along now. The UIWA champion, Chris Black, versus the Native American T-Wolf. Now look, T-Wolf, he's old. Hey, look at that. Some good looking people right there.
Rock is available for download.
That's it.
I'm going with Chris Black with that one. You know what I'm saying? Because I've had the privilege of managing Chris Black in a couple places, in a couple tag matches with a couple people. You know what I'm saying? That jump over and flip over ropes. But I'm not saying no names about that. But I'm going with Chris Black on that one because he's a wily veteran and he knows a lot of moves to do a lot of things. So I'm going with him against T-Wolf because I ain't seen T-Wolf in a while, so I don't know what he's hitting for.
Well, don't forget, though, T-Wolf has just been elected the chief of the Houma Indians. And so he'll have some motivation going into that match. But you're right. Chris Black.
You know what? I'm gonna run for Houma. I'm gonna run for being chief of Houma Indians too. I'm running for being a chief of Houma Indians. I'm running for the mayor of Oakdale. I'm running. I'm shaking babies and kissing hands all year this year.
Hey, Alan Parrish needs a good animal control dog catcher. Why don't you run for that too?
Now, see, now you know you got to realize that I am Big Ramp, member of the dog pound, so I can catch dogs because you know I manage Rodney Mack, I manage the Mad Dog Gil Gracie. I mean, how many other dogs do I have to manage? I mean, I am the dog catcher, dog catcher, dog catcher. It's the dog catcher. Ooh, you know nothing about that, Rocket. Nothing.
Go dog.
Look at my finger.
Go dog.
Gold Dog. You know what? I didn't manage Gold Dog, but if I did, he would be.
Hey, I like the shirt.
Hey, don't
I
you
like
got
the
some shirts
shirt.
for sale? You got Rocket shirts for sale, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, hey, you know even though we doing the interview and it's me, it's still big business going on because I have Shut Your Face shirts for sale. They got Rocket shirts for sale, and you can get them all in Oakdale on the 25th for honor and pride. Let's keep going with the pick.
You can find Rocket anything for sale.
I am the Rocket.
Did he jump over the ropes?
Yes, he indeed did, but I turned it around. I can't rewind it because it's actually going on right now.
I hope he wins. Hey, real quick, the main event, the champion of the world. He's the longest reigning Mid-South heavyweight champion, and I'm talking about Stan the Man Sweet Tan versus Jackson Castle. Your thoughts?
Nah. Hold on, let me put the game down for that. Nah, Jackson. Let me say this. Not taking nothing away from Jackson Castle because he has beaten some great champions in his time, but Jackson Castle has never went against Stan a Mania, being accompanied by none other than yours truly. So how in the bluest of blue stivities would I pick Jackson Castle over Stan the Man Sweet Tan? Stan the Man Sweet Tan is my pick.
All right. That's the main event, but we have to discuss this. Very important.
Yeah, we do.
Saving this to the end. And
look at my face.
This is the one everybody's waiting on. Mustang Mike.
You see that? Do you see all that? That's me. That's me doing that. You see all that, Rocket? Huh? That's me. All right, now keep going.
That's me. Mustang Mike.
Mustang Mike.
Jason Street.
Street of Wheat Straw.
Jason Street. David Silver. How do you suppose they are going to beat MVP and the Rocket?
Easily. But you know, now this I want to talk to you about this, because you know for a fact that MVP is family. You know he is family, so how could you bring him in to do stuff like this? And you know, Rocket, because when you first put it out there, me and you was talking on the picture, because I put the old picture up. I said, how could they do that? And you was like, yeah, but that's when we all was running together. I said, you know what, Rocket? You right, but still, we was all running together. So why would you make my homeboy, the senpai, the Ronin from the Beatdown Clan, make a choice that he might live to regret?
Look, we were at WrestleMania, as you well know, was in New Orleans. You had your table, I had mine, but I talked to MVP and I told him what's been going on. He offered to have my back on May 25th. He offered to come. I didn't ask him. I didn't say, hey, Montel, come help me. I told him what he said. Ramp knew better than that. He said, Ramp knows better. I'm going to come help you.
Oh, so he didn't say nothing about He didn't say nothing about the swampland in Florida I sold him or nothing like that, huh? I'm just checking. I'm just checking because that maybe might be a reason why he's kind of upset with me because hey man, I thought it was a sound business venture. Just because I got my money off the top and his house sunk, it's not my fault. But you know what I'm saying. But hey, we'll talk about that in Oakdale on the 25th at Honor and Pride. Because one thing, let me tell all y'all one thing. Everybody who listening, everybody who on the other team, which is you and MVP, let me tell both of y'all one thing. That the Dark Alliance, a.k.a. the Championship Committee, a.k.a. the Big Ramp Enterprise, a.k.a. the team that does it all, will be in full strength in Oakdale, and we will have the numbers game. Because I don't know why you even signed up for this, Rocket, because it's like, it's Delicious David Silver, right? Pause. Delicious David Silver, Mustang Mike, and Jason Streets. You added Streets in?
And Big Ramp.
Hey, man, I don't count myself, bro. I'm a selfless person, bro. I never count myself, though. But just know one thing, though. But I can do my thing. I can do my thing, but I'm not. Because this is family. Jason. We all family here. This is family. So we have to make sure. I'm gonna be straight down the middle. Matter of fact, I'm gonna go sit down by the stupid looking dude with the cowboy hat.
Jason Streets.
I'm gonna go sit down by Garth Brooks.
He does look like Garth Brooks, come to think of it. Jason Street is no more of a competitor in this match than any kind of diva, valet, or manager. Really, Jason Streets is irrelevant, and you know that. You don't lie. You know what has Jason Streets done? Exactly. So this match is Mustang Mike and Yellow David versus Montavious Porter and the Rocket. That's what's really going on. He's going to be over there by you.
Oh, yeah, but let me tell you one thing. My team is winning. We doing our thing, and it's going down just like that. Straight up. Nothing else to say about it. Hey, yeah, you're not supposed to think so. You're not supposed to think so. But my team is winning and doing their thing just like that, and we going out of Oakdale, the same place where Rappers going to beat Mel. As champions, winners, and everything that's all right with the world.
Trucker Jones, the Mexican Giant, I would just say
Mexican Giant.
And I would say Chris Black. Those three guys. Trucker Jones, the Mexican Giant, and Chris Black, sweep.
I've managed all of them. I'm very familiar with every last one of them. I've managed every last person that you just named.
So, with that being said, those three guys and who you currently manage, and you've had how many champions altogether?
60, 62, 61, something like that. I think one of my champions lost the title when I wasn't there, and so I have to take one off, but I'm not going to mention who that is, but still, so it might be 62 or 61, but either way it goes, it's way above average and it's far from subpar. I like that. I'm going to put that on the shirts. Far from subpar.
Write that down somewhere.
Yeah, write that down.
Who has the most championships of your 60-something?
Okay, well, technically it's a tie. No, it's not a tie anymore. It would be somebody named Chris Rocket. It would be Rocket. It would be the Rocket. He has I think 27 titles now or something. No, it's 26 or 27, give or take. My math not that good when it come down to counting Rocket championships because Rocket got 6 million titles. You got some you don't even count. But I ain't your friend right now.
Look,
I'm not your friend right now because let me tell you why. Because you brought MVP into Oakdale, and you know.
Hey, wait a minute. Hey, your blood pressure is gonna get up. Hold on a minute. The Mexican Giants manager, Papito, has something to say. We can't lose the match. Mexican Giant is the hardcore champ. If you want some, come. We all your boys. They will get their beep whip. Anything goes, and he's going to be there. And all you punks and all your mouths, see you there, boys. That boys.
Hey,
think you might be on.
You read that just like he talked.
All that tequila.
I know he was not talking to me. He had to be talking to you. He had to be talking to you because I just said that the 45-foot tall, 1 kilometric ton Mexican Giant was going to win. I said the Mexican Giant was going to win.
Aside from Oakdale and aside from wrestling and making movies and aside from writing music and writing books and selling shirts and downloading Rocket video games, tell us exactly what's your next venture. What are you fixing to do other than run for mayor and dog catcher?
Okay, well, the next venture is I got some new music coming out, you know what I'm saying? So be on the lookout for that. And they got a couple I've been doing NCIS and all that. I've been like a federal agent on NCIS, so my scenes and all that should be coming up and all that good stuff. And make sure you check out Big Numbers is a group I'm in. I got a rock and roll group called Ramp Them Information. So just make sure you check all this stuff out we got coming out. And besides that, we on a mission to take over professional wrestling, and it's not going to stop. Even though you're trying to get me to talk about the other stuff, I'm bringing it back around full circle to the wrestling because I never let none of the other stuff dictate what I do in the wrestling. That's why none of y'all never knew about it until it was way too late.
I'm just trying to tell everyone who exactly we're talking to.
They don't need to know. They know. They don't need to know. They don't even need to know. They don't need to know. I'm like John Cena. They can't see me.
If they want to buy a Ramp shirt.
Okay. Come to Oakdale. Come to Oakdale. You want to buy a Ramp t-shirt? Come to Oakdale. I'm not giving you no other information. Come to Oakdale if you want to buy a Ramp t-shirt. On the 25th, I'm going to have Ramp for Mayor shirts. Ramp for Mayor of Oakdale. This is my campaign party. My campaign party. He said, matter of fact, if you vote for me for mayor of Oakdale, everybody in Oakdale gets free cable. You get free cable, free boudin balls, and yeah, you get free cable, free boudin balls in a Cajun in my pocket.
How can you give away free cable?
Don't you look? I can't give you all my campaign strategy because you are the son of the person of the incumbent. So let me tell you something. Let's just know that I'm giving away free cable, boudin balls, and occasion in my pocket for everybody who vote for Big Man for Mayor Oakdale.
You mean make you real happy?
Presidential thumb. Look, presidential thumb.
You mean make you real happy? The current mayor of Oakdale, Gene Paul, will not be seeking re-election.
See? Well, that's even better. So look, so maybe I can tell you. So then I need to get him to endorse me. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I need to get him to endorse me and all that, and then we're going to go on and do it like that. You know what I'm saying? And then it's going out. Ramp for mayor, endorsed by the former mayor. You know what I'm saying? Endorsed by the son of the mayor, because I better have your vote now, because now you don't have to vote for your daddy. You don't have to vote for your daddy. I think
the greatest hardcore champion of all times, I personally believe, is Trucker Jones. And he says that Bama Club supports Shut Your Face Club.
Like I told you earlier, when I told you that Roll Tide was going to win, I told you that the club is all one family. And I said that. And you didn't listen. You thought I was just mouthing off, tooting my own horn. But I told you one thing. You never know. You never know. Because there's pictures around with me with waving the Alabama flag around, rolling with Roll Tide. Because you know why? It's Cobra Kai. It's sweep the leg. It's no mercy. It's strike before getting hit. And we in here and we in it to win it.
Hello, Miss Michelle. How are you? Big Ramp is funky like a monkey up at Rocket's live show. I don't forgot what I called it. Something about Real Rocket. But look.
Hey, you know I be taking your lives and putting them on Rap TV, which is Big Ramp 504 on YouTube if anybody wants to subscribe. And I call it on there, it's Rocket Science with the Rocket.
That's
just
great.
In case if anybody want to look up past guests that he had, it's Rocket Science with the Rocket on Big Ramp 504 on YouTube. I did that when I was managing him before he turned on me and went to rolling with MVP and all that. But it's all good. I'm still gonna keep it up there because I'm a gracious and honorable man. So I would still keep all of Rocket's stuff up, all of his matches. Because you know I could have did like other people, like you know when they get mad with you, they take all your stuff down.
Well, the thing of it is, at my age, I mean, it's time. I've been a career heel, and I've seen the error of my ways, and actually the fans did it. It wasn't my doing. It wasn't my decision. It weren't any promoter's decision. I've been listening. When I first come out, they pop. They're like, "Hey, it's Rocket," and then they go, "Oh wait, we have to boo him now," and then it's boo. But the more and more it's went on, the more cheers. And so, you know what? Let's just try it out. And that's what I've done. And all my Rocketeers are taking the world by storm. Hey, it is what it is.
You see that? Did you see that? That was my resting Rocket face. I am upset. I am appalled. I reject that, and I do not accept that.
Hey, you want to see I have a Big Ramp outfit. You want to see it? I actually went out and got a Big Ramp outfit.
Now see, I told you before. Last time when you had Four Corner Photography on here, when I came and invaded his office and you was dressed like one of the Blues Brothers, you was dressed like Elwood Blues, I told you that it wasn't time for that. It's neither here nor there. But let me tell you something, Jack, or Chris, or Rocket, or whatever you want to be today. Your team is losing. You can put as many filters on as you want. It's losing. Mark my words. Write it down. Take a picture. Just know one thing.
Even if I come to the ring looking like this, I still lose.
You still losing. Nobody wants to see you dressed up like Big Bubba Rogers. Nobody wants to see that. If they wanted to see it, you would have did it by now. I think you look exceptional with your boy that you finally found. But not looking like a juggalo right now. That's not the move for you, Jack. That's not a good move for you. Are you Dink the Clown? Because you're not Doink. You got to be Dink the Clown if you're looking like that. Dink the Clown.
I was going for like Sting.
No. It's not Sting. You're not having it. It's not cool. It's not popping. It's not none of that good stuff. I don't know what your problem is, dude. I think you must have fell and bumped your head.
The Undertaker.
Wait, no, you look like John Skaggs. You look like the what? You look like what? You did. Put it back on, Rocky. Put it back on. Put it back on. Put it back on. Put it back on. You gotta put it back on. Put it back on. What? Oh, shit. Oh, my goodness. Oh, man, take it off, Rocky. You got to take it off. You got to take it off. You're burning my retinas. I told you this was gonna be eventful.
What's next?
Since you asked me if you wanted me to get on here. Oh my goodness. Hey, you look like that person that be throwing stuff at me out the front row. He be like, hey, you always honking that horn. I'm gonna stick that horn up your. I said, man, you kiss your mama with that mouth.
I know who you're talking about. I know exactly.
Yeah, I know. Hey, I'm glad you showed me that because when I see him, I'm gonna say, hello, Cro-Magnon man. How are you?
So, Ramp, any other words or announcements?
Okay, I just want everybody to follow me on social media. I will give y'all my information. Y'all can go to Big Ramp 504 on YouTube, at Big Ramp TV on Instagram and all that good stuff. I think I'm even on Snapchat or whatever. Or just Google Big Ramp and don't look at none of the stuff from the X Games or none of that stuff. And I'm the only actual Big Ramp who is a person, and all the other Big Ramps that you look up are actually ramps. Like actually ramps. Like they're actually, like seriously, they're seriously large inclines. I'm the only ramp there is. The only one in the best thing going.
Are you going to have any music for sale in Oakdale?
You know what? I've been thinking about that since people have found out. Because, you know, when I got into wrestling, I really didn't say nothing about the music. People just started finding out about stuff. Because I did. Because, you know, when most time when people that come from a successful music background get into wrestling, people really kind of, you know, it don't go too good. Like my homeboy, like put it like this. I was at Monday Nitro. All right, when No Limit was in WCW, you know what I'm saying? I was there, okay? So I seen how that went. So when I went on my own to do it, I was like, well, you know what? I want to go from the ground up. I want to start from the bottom and go from the ground up, and then I'm not even gonna say nothing about me being on all these like national shows and all this type of stuff to further anybody's willing to use me. I wanted what I do wrestling wise, people to fool me because I get a rise out of people and stuff like that. I wanted to physically actually earn it and not people just be doing it just because I was somebody already on TV. So, you know what I'm saying? So I never really said that to nobody. I just wanted, you know what I'm saying? I wanted the work to speak for itself. Like, so now, since they know that I have a whole nother history of some other stuff, like, you know what I'm saying? Now we can merge them together. So now I want to have some wrestle rap stuff going on, some rap and wrestling, all kind of stuff like that, because it's big business in the enterprise moving, and we got new music out, and the enterprise wins championships every day. Like right now, there's an enterprise member in a Kumite somewhere in South China winning a title, and he will bring it back.
Aside from yourself, who's your favorite manager? Jimmy Hart?
You know Jimmy Hart, one of my favorites. Jimmy Hart is, since you want to bring Jimmy Hart up, that's the difference between Jimmy Hart and MVP. Now, we all family. I called Jimmy. I said, Jimmy, you can't come to Oakdale, Jimmy. I said, Jimmy, I don't want to kick you in the head, Jimmy. I said, Jimmy, I love you like a daddy. I don't want to kick you in the head, Jimmy. I've been loving you. I loved you since you had the rock and roll group and you sold records with the Gentrys. Because I come from music just like him, and it's the same thing. But MVP, I called MVP. I said, MVP, you got to do like Jimmy did. Don't come. I don't want to kick you. You know what he told me? Shut my face, and he hung up on me. So I knew that he was rocking with you. And he got this new Black Panther gear that he been wearing, and he dressed like T'Challa. And let me tell you one thing: I have the glove like Thanos, and I will make him disappear.
Hold up. Did you see that movie?
I was in that movie, dude. I'm in Avengers Infinity War. You have to look for me. Like, you know what I'm saying? When Tony Stark come out the building, I'm right there. I'm like, right this way, sir. You have to really look for me. They put CGI on me. You know what I'm saying? So you really got to make sure if you got to know You got to know my mannerisms to know that's me because they really put a whole bunch of CGI on me in there, just like they did me. It's like they did me for Jurassic World because because I'm actually playing the role of the T-Rex.
I'm not gonna give it away for those who might not have seen.
Oh, I'm giving it away. They die in the end.
Ram!
What?
You can't give that away.
Why I can't? Who am I? I am the future mayor of Oakdale, the future president of the free world, and the leader of the Enterprise, member of the Dark Alliance. I sound like a supervillain, don't I? So that means I could give away spoilers.
Well, I don't know how they're gonna come back from that, but yeah, you definitely.
Hey, you know what? I'm not worried about them coming back for that. Let me say something. Because I'm the realest and the illest, and they got to feel it. And they need to know one thing about it. If they're not rocking with it, I got 3 words for them, and the magic 3 words are these. Shut your face!
Hey, what you think about Frogman LeBlanc? Perhaps one of the greatest professional wrestlers from Central Louisiana.
Hey, Frogman LeBlanc is awesome because he's a Kennett. And anybody that's a Kennett is awesome. First off. Second off, he put a whooping on old Stone Cold that nobody don't like to talk about. I know about it because I'm a purveyor of wrestling history, and I know that he handed it to him. Now, second and third of all, he has interviewed me when nobody wanted to interview me, when it wasn't even cool for nobody to interview me. But he didn't know I know he don't listen to rap music like that. He didn't know who I was. He was like, hey, this is a cool dude. I'm going to go ahead on the interview him. So with that, he put me in the Pro Wrestling Hall of Fame stuff. So let me tell you something about Frogman LeBlanc. He is 100% Enterprise down with me, and I fool with him. That's the homeboy, and it's all good. And anything he needs from me is all good. And he my friend on Facebook on all 3 of my pages because he got in before they all got blocked off. Matter of fact, like my fan page on Facebook, Big Ramp, you know what I'm saying? And like Big Ramp Enterprises has a whole group, and you can see good videos of Rocket when Rocket had sense. You know what I'm saying? Like now I don't know what's wrong with him, but he had sense. He had sense a while back. He really did. When we was clearing the runway, now we're not clearing the runway. I don't understand, Rocket. I don't understand what's wrong, bro. I don't understand, bro.
Look, I knew that we would be having this interview today, and so I kind of practiced a little bit, and I knew your music background, and I wrote a rap song. And I'm going to perform this rap song for you right now, and get ready because you're going to want to sign me to a deal, okay? You ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
What is that? Ow.
Let me hear the rap song though. I just want to see you. I just want you to see that though, since you know the power drive is illegal in Louisiana, but it ain't illegal on the game.
That's true. All right, you ready?
All right.
My name is Chris, and I'm here to say I love Fruity Pebbles in a grown-up way.
Hey, you did better than Mardi Gras, though. You did way better than Mardi Gras. Man, do you remember when Mardi Gras challenged me to a rap battle in front of people? I was like, you did better than Mardi Gras, though. Shout out to Mardi Gras, wherever you at, Jack. You know what I'm saying? It's all good.
Hey, Trucker Jones has a good point, though. Me and Trucker were tag team champions forever and a day, back in the day.
Right.
Bayou Blue days.
Right.
I remember that.
And what'd you do? The minute you started winning singles titles, what'd you do? You turned on Trucker. Trucker is an exceptional Cobra Kai athlete, and that is the problem. Hey, Trucker, I got you, baby. You always can have a home at the Enterprise. If you don't want your managers and teammates dancing all in your videos, if you don't want them taking up all the spotlight, come to Death Row. Come to Death Row.
You mean the Starship Enterprise, right?
You know what it is. We is in here. It's the Starship. You're right. It is the Starship because we ain't got nothing but stars on this ship.
You welcome. You ain't got to pay me for that.
Put it on my tab. Yes.
So I understand this coming Saturday, you're going to be in, is it New York?
Why, yes, I will be. I will be in New York, the city of big lights and big dreams. I would be doing a couple interviews and a couple auditions for a couple things, and I'll be making an appearance at BWA. For those of you who know what BWA is, Bronx Wrestling, like you know what I'm saying, I will be there. You know what I'm saying? So make sure you check that out with my homeboys from the Black Alliance, and we doing our thing.
Big Ramp meets Big Apple.
Yeah, I mean, I did TRL 106 and Park and all that stuff. Like, that's near no doubt. But I'm going there to do some wrestling stuff. And you know how I like that.
We wish you the best of luck in that endeavor. And good luck when you come to Oakdale, May 25th at 7:30 at the Oakdale, Louisiana Civic Center, the Moab Civic Center. It is the Madison Square Garden of Central Louisiana. 7:30 time, May 25th. Ramp.
What?
I think you just got a veteran. Frogman said I might have to come out of retirement and join the Enterprise.
My man, that's what I'm talking about, Frogman. There's always a spot for you, boss. There's always a spot. Because I know that you know some things that none of these young Jack Aspirin whippersnappers don't know. So let me tell you, Frogman, it's all good. I have Enterprise stuff waiting on you.
Wait a minute. I don't think Frogman's a heel. Is he?
He can be now. But I manage a couple good guys too. You know what I'm saying? I manage a couple good guys in a couple places. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Enterprise is about money. Like, you know what I'm saying? So if Frogman wants to be a good guy, I could tone it down and be a good guy if the check's right. If the check's right, Enterprise every night, you know?
All right. As I was saying, May 25th, Oakdale Civic Center, 7:30. Ringside's about sold out. Wait. Let me find my solution here. There we go. Ringside is about sold out. May 25th in Oakdale, 7:30. Big Ramp's going to be there, along with Michael White and Cajun Outlaws, Wild Thing, Road Tide, John Hartman, Teddy Noel, Triple Threat Hardcore match, the Mexican Giant, Robert Godsey, Cody Hawkins, the UIWA champion, Chris Black, versus T-Wolf, Mustang, Streets, David, Silver, MVP, and I am the Rocket. And, of course, the main event, Sweet Stan versus Jackson Castle for the heavyweight championship of the world. And it's going to be one of Sweet Stan's last matches. If you want to catch Sweet Stan, he's about to retire. Unfortunately, he's about to retire. So this will be one of the very last times that you will ever see Sweet Stan in a ring. So come check that out.
Yeah. Sweet Stan is a treasure to the wrestling business, man. Man, I learned so much from him. Like from the time that I'm saying I've been managing him, and that's just so awesome that I've learned so much from him while I was managing him. That's the key. You have to never stop learning, and then when people are teaching, you have to learn when they're teaching. Because I learned a lot from Stan, and man, I learned how to be a superhero, a supervillain, everything. I learned it all. You know what I'm saying? I'm man, and we won a whole bunch of belts. We done beat you a couple times too, Rocket.
I don't remember that.
Yeah, I know, because you got knocked silly through a table. And there's footage on Big Ramp 504 on YouTube. Make sure you subscribe right now to see all that good footage that they don't like to talk about, because it's all. Yeah.
Rep, you have anything else to share with us?
Nah, pretty much I'm out because I gotta go do a couple more interviews for Fat Family.
Well, thank you for your
I
time.
gotta do a couple more interviews for Fat Fat the TV show. So I'm pretty much out.
Well, thank you for your time.
So
And good luck when you come.
all right.
You're sure
Peace.
you'll need it. For Special Report, I'm not Esmalodum, but I am the Rocket.